Hello everyone, you're welcome to the 234 Community Impact Challenge 4.0 question and answer session. You're welcome everyone. You're welcome. I can see more people joining. You're welcome Vivian, you're welcome Martins. Hi, you're welcome everyone. You're welcome. Let's get it started. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. So even as we begin, let us build up excitement by sending our comments, wave. Hi Ife, you're welcome. Ife is one of our speakers. Hi Mayowa. Mayowa is also one of our speakers. Hi, welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome everyone. Let's keep joining. Send me a wave. Send me your best reaction. Yay! I love that energy. Let's bring the energy in this day. You're welcome everyone. Yes, you're welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. You're welcome. So before we get into it, let us take a minute to share the live event on our story, our WhatsApp status. Tag somebody to this comment section and invite people for this live session right now, because we are about to go on an interesting ride. Yes, you're welcome Abraham. You're welcome to the Community Impact Challenge 4.0 question and answers. We have brought you a truckload of answers for your truckload of yes, I love that. We've brought you a truckload of answers for a truckload of questions. And I'm not going to be doing this alone. I have speakers with me from our alumni body. Yes, we have interesting speakers that are going to be giving us insights to the steps and the tips that we need, to ace your entry for the CIC 4.0. Okay, so let's go. As we are joining, let us build up excitement. Please kindly comment where you are watching us from. The first person to comment where they are watching from will get a gift from me. Yes, the first person to comment where they are watching from will get a gift from me. Like I said, we are going to be giving out gifts and freebies. So this is the first gift that I'll be giving out today. Abraham Jerry said Bauchi State, and yes, Abraham is the first person. Congratulations Abraham, you just won yourself airtime from the 234 project. So kindly, airtime worth 2,000 naira from the 234 project. So Tizak Designs is from Okokomaiko. Wow, Okokomaiko in Lagos. I'm correct. Thank you for joining. Mayowa is watching us from Oyo State. Thank you. So Abraham Jerry, congratulations. Send us a message immediately after this live session so that we can give you your gift. Okay, you're welcome. I hope we are tagging people to join this live, because we're actually about to go on an interesting ride today. Yes, and let's celebrate Abraham Jerry for his win. You're welcome, the unique change maker. We're so happy to have you. Okay, so let's go on to the purpose of this event. Like we all know, this is the 234 Community Impact Challenge Q&A session. This session is to bring answers to your frequently asked questions, and to also encourage people to apply and send in their entry for the Community Impact Challenge, an initiative that is currently going on and powered by the 234 Project Foundation. So we strongly encourage that we connect and network even in this event. you are interacting with the alumni body, because they are going to be the speakers for this event. So even as they are, giving you tips and giving you and replying your answers, you can take note of their Instagram handles. Don't be shy to go into their DM and farms them, connect with them, collaborate with them, because at the 234 community we strongly encourage that. And before I go on, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our current winners of the Grace Scholarship in the prestigious University of Obafemi Awolowo University. If you are a winner of the Grace Scholarship that was just announced this week, please kindly acknowledge that in the comment section, so that people can see you, farms you, and also know that, okay, those are the winners. And we can also connect and network as we do so. So the 234 project is currently ongoing a social impact challenge, as we all know, called the Community Impact Challenge, where Nigerian students who are passionate to make a change in their community join in this competition to create impact and also to get rewards as they do so. So we are here to get answers concerning the CIC 4.0 and also to get insights in areas that concerns us or in areas that we might be confused about. And before I go deeper and introduce our guests, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Hefziba, and I am the community manager of the 234 project. So I've been interacting with some of us. Yes, Vivian said reporting for duty. Now let me rephrase that. Reporting for duty today is Hefziba, the community manager of the 234 project. And I am so excited to have you here, and I am super duper excited to be your host for today, because buckle up, sit tight, I'm about to take you on an interesting ride. And I'm not just going to be hosting this event by myself. I also have our amiable speakers. We have a lineup of speakers from our alumni body joining us today. And with me, I also have a team of incredible people at the 234 Project Foundation doing incredible work. We have Ifeoluwa Oyebisi, our country manager, and we have other team members, Farida, Morenikeji, Adiola. I also bring greetings from our co-founder, Mr. Akinboro, and Mr. Mobolaji Shokunbi. Yeah, so let's get right into it. Hi, Wesley boy. I know this Wesley boy. I know your name. Yeah, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. I know this person. I think it was one of the winners. If I'm not mistaken. Please, that Wesley boy, can you please comment your full name? I'm trying to make a connection. So let me give details about CIC 4.0. So the 234 Community Impact Challenge aims to nurture Nigerian youths that inspire change and impact in their community. So we are empowering Nigerian youths to bring change to social issues and create lasting solutions for their community, bringing sustainable solutions for the challenges that their community face. And this challenge is open to all Nigerian students across the nation. In all Nigerian tertiary, all Nigerian tertiary students. So in any tertiary institution, so far you're a Nigerian student in a tertiary institution, you are eligible to apply. And the challenge is in 3 stages. So we have the first stage is for you to create a 90-second video, or to create a video that describes the challenge that your community face. Or when I say a 90-second video, there is no yardstick to it that it has to be 90 seconds on the dot. It could be less than 90 seconds, but it should not be more than 90 seconds. And 90 seconds, which is a minute and a half, that is 1 minute 30 seconds. So your video, once your video is exceeding the 90-second benchmark, then we are sorry, we are not going to be taking your entry. But it could be less. You could submit a 60-second video, and and we still watch it and we still consider your entry, but it should not be more than 90 seconds. So 90 seconds is like the maximum limit of your video. And in your 90-second video, you should articulately identify a problem in your community and tell us particularly how you are solving this problem, or how you are making plans to solve this problem in your community. And after everyone has submitted their entry before the deadline, we are going to be selecting 50 best entries based on merit. Obviously, we have an unbiased judging system in place for us to pick out 50 best entries. And you see, we are actually generous. I imagine 50 out of the whole country people that will be applying. So your chances to actually qualify to the next stage are high, because can you imagine 50 people? So we are encouraging people to apply. Keep applying. If you have applied and your friend is somewhere there and the person has not applied, encourage them to apply. It is for every Nigerian student, and the sky is big enough for everybody to fly. Because you are applying does not mean that you or maybe you are feeling competitive and you feel like, oh, maybe since I've put in my application, if I tell many people about it, the competition is not going to be high. Now imagine that so we have 50 people to pick from the first stage. So that means we need more than 50 people. Do you understand? So we actually need a pool of people to get the best solutions out of them. So apply, share, encourage people to apply. And then moving on to the next stage, from our 50 winners for the first stage, we are going to select 25 winners that will be selected for an excellent participation, and they will reward them with stipends for data. And they will also make another video that will be like a refining version of the first video that they submitted, because after we've selected the 50, I mentioned that we'll select 50 winners to go for training and mentorship. And from these 50 winners, we are going to select 25 winners that will make use of the learnings of the training and development and the mentorship sessions to then create another refining solutions to their project. And from this 25, we'll pick 10 people from them. We'll pick 10 top winners from these 25 based on the viability of their project. And it is these 10 people that will receive seed funds for their project. So a seed fund is basically a little amount of money that will give you for you to go and implement your project in a small scale. So basically, you are going to show us that yes, if you giving me this amount of money, this is the amount of impact that I can make. These are the solutions that I can create even with this little money, And then from the top 10 are now going to be groomed in a 1 month period of project implementation, and they will submit another video. And I know you keep saying that, oh, why are we making videos and videos? That is because this challenge is 100% virtual. So you are not going to meet physically. We are not telling you to come for a training somewhere. All the trainings are going to be virtual, and all your your project implementation are going to be done in your own community. Do you understand? So you submit, so your video is just the proof that you have to give us that okay, actually you are working on this project, or you are following your project outline to the letter. And then from this top 10, we'll then take the overall national winners, top 4 winners that will be selected as the overall winners for the 234 Community Impact Challenge 4.0, and the 4 of them will be rewarded with 250,000 naira each. Yes, each of them. I'm not saying the 4 of them collectively, like each person will go home with 250,000 naira each, and also with certificates of excellence. I'm actually very excited for this particular version. Yes, amazing initiative, you must say. Amazing. Thank you, Abraham Cherry. It is an amazing initiative, and it is to engage us in impact making, even at smaller scale. I'm actually very excited about this year's version because the community impact challenge has grown. As you can see, it is 4.0. That means there was community impact challenge 1.0. There was community impact challenge 2.0. There was community impact challenge last year 3.0, and now we are having community impact challenge 4.0. It has just shown how much we have grown, even, and how much we have even deepened our efforts in when it comes to transforming the society, even at grassroots scale. Yeah, so I know I've been doing a lot of talking by myself, so I am about to introduce my co-hosts, my co-speakers, because like I mentioned earlier, I am not going to be doing this alone. I'm going to have people that will be joining me to bring our answers to us. And yes, please, we have a pool of questions. Because we have like selected frequently asked questions, because a lot of people have reached out even before now with questions, and we have selected those questions because we truly care and we truly listen. So we selected those questions, and we've brought people from the alumni body to answer. But if you know that even as we're answering these questions, it is not sufficient, or we have not answered a particular question that you have, please just when it is time, type it in the comment. I'll read it out, and of course I will get an alumnus rather to answer your question. So with me today I have Mr. Taiwo Ibrahim. He was one of the CIC 3.0 winners. He is joining us today as we listen, we don't judge. He's joining us today. So, Mr. Taiwo Ibrahim, please kindly send me an invite to join this live video. And next we have Mr. Odonu Mayowa. Is part of the CIC 1.0 winner. He has been with us, you can imagine, he has been with us since about 4 years now. Wow, that's interesting. And he's going to be one of our speakers today. So Mr. Mayowa, please kindly send an invite to join this live with me. Next we have Miss Akintude Favor. She was also CIC 1.0 winner. Yes, CIC 1.0 winner. And okay, and then we have Miss Vivian Amo. Miss Vivian Amo is one of our recent CIC winners. That's the CIC 3.0, the one we had last year. Please kindly send an invite to join this live video. Okay.
Or
Hi.
good evening.
Good evening, Maiwa.
Can you
Yes,
hear me?
I can hear you, and I think everyone else can hear you as well. Can you hear me?
All right, good evening.
Good
Good
evening.
evening, everyone.
Good evening. Okay, so please give me a minute. I am about to add the other speakers.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Ibrahim. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so let's get right into it. We have the first question. This first question is to be answered by Mr. Taiwo. It says, is the program virtual, in person, or hybrid? In person meaning, does it require me to come physically to a particular location? So, Mr. Taiwo Ibrahim, please, can you kindly answer that question for us?
Thank you very much. My name is Tao Ibrahim, and I was the winner of the Community Impact Project, Impact Challenge for 3.0. So, as regard the question asked, that's whether is it um, virtual or physical hybrid. So, CIC 4.0 is strictly virtual, and it has different stages. So the first stage is where you begin to submit your application. That's the application stage where you submit your video entry to the website. So that's the first stage. So the second stage is this is what I call the learning stage, because this is where you begin to have the training from the 234 project. So you are going to be exposed, you are going to get interacted with industry experts, where you are going to be having discussion about what's it called, some social innovations, um, and other things that actually surround how you can actually make impact within a particular environment. So the second the second stage is what I call the task stage. So after the learning stage, you are going to be given a task to um, to perform.
Yeah.
This stage, can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you.
So this stage, you are going to be given a task, and before you get to this stage, I think they will have reduced the number from maybe like from 50 down to 25. So this stage, this is called the stage 3, where we are going to have like 50 people, 25 people doing a particular task, and they are going to get their task submitted via the Google Classroom. So this stage, after you submitted your entry through the Google Classroom, then you are going to receive a reply. So if you are part of the 10 people that are going to be moving to the next stage, so that is that about that. So the last stage is the let me call it project implementation stage. So where you're going to execute your real project. Are you getting the point? So, and that one also, you are going to submit the entry via email to the co-founder, or let me say the founder and the co-founder. So there's a particular email that actually join both of them. So you are going to send your project through that email, and it's going to get to them. So we just capital the project, the CIC 4.0 is going to be strictly virtual. Hope I answered the question.
Yes, that was such a beautiful answer. And I like the way you nailed it at the end. The Community Impact Challenge 4.0 is strictly what? Is strictly virtual. You don't need to come anywhere for a particular training or anything. The trainings are going to be virtual. In fact, that's why I reiterated that you're going to keep sending videos, because those videos are actually proof that you are doing that you are putting in the work wherever you are. Thank you so much for that beautiful question. And then we have another question that says, can past applicants reapply if they were not selected previously? I think I'm in the best position to answer that. Yes, past participants can apply. So we believe the 234 Project Foundation believes in growth. We believe that the version of you last year is not the version of you this year. So if you had applied last year and you probably did not come up as a top winner or as a national winner, there is there you are actually eligible to apply again. So far you are still a Nigerian student in a Nigerian tertiary institution, you can apply. So um thank you very much, Mr. Taiwo Ibrahim. You can kindly leave the live as a co-host so that I invite the next person. And by the next question session, I will add you in again. So the next question for our alumna, Mr. Mayowa, and it says, what networking opportunities do I get to enjoy by applying? Like, what are the things that I get to enjoy apart from, okay, the rewards that come? What are other networking opportunities? Because some people are actually not basically motivated by the rewards or the money or anything, but they want to build sustainable connections, sustainable networking for their career and for their focus in life.
All right. Thank you so much for that question. So, what networking opportunities do you get to enjoy by applying for the Community Impact Challenge? I would firstly say there are limitless opportunities to network, because to think that firstly 50 persons would be selected before 25 then 10. That means there will be a number of persons that would apply, and trust me, anybody applying for the Community Impact Challenge, there will be persons who are not so sure of what they want to do, but they are persons with mad ideas. Let's say you're into tech, you're into any type of community impact challenge, you're going to be meeting persons that really know what they are doing and who are really impacting.
Hello? Is it my network? Hello, everyone. Can you hear me, please? Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Hi,
I can
Desola.
hear you. I
Yeah,
can hear you.
you can hear me. Okay, that's great. So, what's happening? Oh, I think is network. Okay. Okay. So, Miss Miss Akintunde Favor, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So let me direct this question to you. So the question
Okay.
says, are there any post-program engagement opportunities for alumni? So after the CIC 4.0, what is next? What is next for me?
All right. Thank you very much. First of all, good evening to everyone. And if you haven't sent in your applications, send them in ASAP. Once we finish this live session, just get your applications in. So
Okay.
post the challenge, post the events, engagement opportunities for alumnus, or rather alumni of CIC competitions. So there are platforms for us to interact. First off is the WhatsApp community. So there is a group chat for alumni of the CIC competitions to interact. And on that group chat, you have people from CIC 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, and then you would have alumni from 4.0 as well on that group chat. You have alumni also
Mm,
of the boss challenges and literally everything that the 234 Project Foundation has done and has produced winners. You have those people on the WhatsApp group chat. So you have a wide range of people to interact with. So that's an opportunity for you to engage people, get to know what people are doing, get to know what aligns with your views. Literally learn from people and teach as well, share your knowledge as well with people. So there is that platform for engagement. Then there is also something that started last year, and it was a really amazing experience for all of us who shared in that. There is the meetup, phrasing it as casually as possible. There is the meetup that the Tutupo project hosts for alumni of their challenges. So we had this last year, and it was amazing because I got to see people I haven't seen in a while. I was part of the first cohort, and I got to see people that I haven't seen since then. That's like 2022, if I remember correctly. And I got to see people from other challenges that have happened after that period. And we got to share ideas, we got to talk about life, talk about innovation. You'd be surprised what's going on in people's minds. Innovation.
Yeah.
It was a fire lighting moment, really. So there is also that platform for engagement post the competition. And also you would get access to people's contacts from all of the interactions. So you can really just meet up with anybody and have a conversation with anybody and get answers to questions that you need per time. So these are platforms for
Awesome.
engagement that have been set in place.
Thank you very much. That was actually a beautiful answer. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I like the fact that you reiterated that you can actually meet amazing minds. So the 234 project community, both the alumni body and the non-alumni body, has a pool of creative and innovative minds that you can connect with. These are people that, just one conversation with them and then you're lit up. Yes, it's like a firelighting moment. And thank you very much. Thank you. We lost my. No, we did not lose him. But I think Mayowa left again because of his network. So is Miss Vivian Amo available? Are you there? Can you hear me? Is Vivian Amo? Can you hear me, please? Okay. Hello, can you hear me? Hi, Vivian. Can you hear me? Okay. So I think we can bring back um Mr. Ibrahim Taiwo for this next. Okay, Mayowa is back. Okay, so Mayowa, your question earlier, I was asking, what networking opportunities do I get to enjoy by applying for CIC 4.0? What networking opportunities do I get to enjoy by applying for CIC 4.0? Um, okay. This. Sorry. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me, please? Please, can you drop a comment if you can hear me? So we have Mr. Ibrahim back. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Ibrahim, what kind of training or mentorship will participants receive for CIC 4.0? And based on your own experience on the type of trainings that you received during your course. So what are the type of trainings and mentorship that you think the participants for 4.0 will also enjoy?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. Okay, so as regard the training, so this actually fall into this in the second stage, which I call the learning stage or the training stage. So in the training stage, so the participants are going to be exposed to what is called the social innovation. And what do I mean by social innovation is that okay, they they are going to be exposed to they are going to be taught how to create positive impact within their environment, and that's the first thing. So the second thing is there's what we call impact communication, as in this encompasses. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So the second thing is the impact communications, how you can actually imbibe or you can add storytelling to your project. So that's the first thing, how you can actually craft compelling narratives. And the second thing is how you can pitch your ideas. So that one is actually very important when it comes to something of this nature. Another thing is branding, how you can use social media for social impact, and that about impact communication. So the next thing is the project planning, how you can use the project management tools to for your project, how you can actually assess your project financially, how you can execute your project, how you can close your project. So these are the things that is under project planning. Another thing is how you can actually innovate. Yes, this is what they call innovation with impact. So are you coming with activity innovation, or you are coming up with impact innovation? So these are the things. And also impact promotion. How can you promote your projects? How can you promote it to the larger audience? So through prospecting, through negotiating, through closing. Assuming you have interaction with an investor now. So these are the things that are going to be taught in the training stage, and other things like that. More than this, but these are just the short explanation of what you are going to be meeting. And you are going to meet industry experts. You are not going to be taught by the tutoring for project. Tutoring for project, they are going to invite industry experts who are doing wonderfully well in their industries, and they are going to get you engaged about these topics. So those are the things you are going to be meeting. In
Amazing.
short.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So you can see that he has given us a detailed answer that though the training and mentorship session is organized by the 234 project, but I am not the one that would that will take the training. It is actually going to be done by industry and experts that will give us deep insights into the social development sector and even other industries, and also help you to craft your storytelling, for because this stage is just the beginning. Basically, it's the beginning of your ideation, it's the beginning of your project. The sky is basically the limit, and at each time you grow, there is always a need to project your story. So these trainings and this mentorship sessions are going to help you craft your stories and also give you a focus for your project. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Mr. Ibrahim Taiwo. Thank you. I think you can, once again, you can leave so that the next speaker can join as a host. Thank you so much. And then, hi, Vivian, are you ready for us now? Can you hear me? Hi, Miss Vivian. Can you hear me? Are you ready for us? Okay. And another request. Um. Okay. So you're ready. Um. Have you been able to join? Okay. Perfect.
Sorry.
Aye. Aye. That's fine. Okay. So can you hear me now? I can hear you. If you are not
Can
sure,
you hear me?
yes, yes, we can hear you. So your question, Miss Vivian, it says because a lot of people are actually doubting their strengths. I don't want to say limiting themselves, but they're actually doubting their strengths, or maybe assuming that the challenge is going to be time consuming and just eating to all the time that they have. But I want you to shed light into this particular question. Can I participate if I have a full-time job or school commitment? Because some people are in school and they also have jobs, but they are very much interested in participating in the community impact challenge. So what do you think, is it possible? And even if it is possible, what is the balance?
Okay. Thank you for the recognition as part of the alumni body.
Yeah.
Hope you can hear me. My network has been
Yes.
dealing with me.
Yes,
So,
yes.
okay,
Yeah, yeah.
thank you. So concerning the question, I feel like, okay, honestly, I'm just going to say it straightforward. It is only your mind. You know, there's this thing going on nowadays that say, "Oh, now mindset." I think it's only your mindset that can stop you from participating in this, because
Mm,
the organizers of this community impact challenge during my time, they made it very easy and very flexible for us. And even if, let's say, oh, maybe you're caught up in something, you can always reach out to one of the admins on the group, and they'll sort it out for you. So I'm just saying, even if you're, let's say, you're juggling 8 to 5, or you have classes back to back or anything, the most the better thing about it is, it's not even during the weekday. During my time, it was not during the weekday, so it was during the weekend. And then the hours during the weekend, they made sure it was very easy for you. So whether you're like, and let's say you have even church commitments or religion commitments, it does not even affect it, because they are actually very considerate. So I think it is about you trying to balance it. And for you to be able to want to balance it, you have to put your mind to that, okay, you want to do this thing. Because you learn a lot, as previous speakers have said, you learn a lot, and it is very flexible for you. So no matter your commitment and responsibilities, honestly, I think you can juggle it. Yes.
yeah. Thank you so much. And thank you for the motivation. You can actually do it. You can juggle it. And the Community Impact Challenge, even though it is to spur, it's to spur you into something that will transcend throughout your lifetime. But even during these few months of the different stages of the competition, it is to prepare you for the coming stages, because I feel like the challenge is actually to challenge you. Yeah, so the challenge is actually bringing you the first challenge to to strike a balance between all the aspects of your life that needs your attention. So you know that you want to do this thing, so you just know that you are focused on different things and at different ratios of of diligence. Thank you so much for that insight. That was actually a beautiful insight. Thank you very much. So I think now that you are here, I could just give you the second question. Is that good?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So we have a question for you. Are there any um are there any recommendation to what you think that you can add, like an extra thing that you can bring in to your challenge, that you think that will actually give it a grand idea? For instance, I understand that you're a founder of a foundation. Is that correct?
Sorry, my network, I didn't get the last part.
Okay. Okay. I said that I understand. You did not get the last part of the question, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I said that, are there any recommendations, your own personal recommendations of insights or tips that you think that I can, like I as a participant, that I can add to my entry that will give me um more stance, you know,
Okay.
in, like for instance, does it necessarily, because I think that it is very important that we address this, because a lot of people can be intimidated. They can say that, oh, everybody else, that all the applications or entries that they have been seeing online, everybody else is, I'm founder of this, I am a founder of this foundation, I am a founder of this foundation, I am me, I am not a founder of any foundation, but I am interested in making an impact in my community. So what are my odds against these people that are founders of different foundations? So please, can you
Okay.
shed insight and also encourage somebody in that category?
Okay. So, I think you need, okay, if you are in that category, I think you should stop looking at, what I think is, you are maybe making them out to be big than what they actually are. And then you yourself, even if you are making other people as big as that, I think you yourself can do that, because if once you are interested in making an impact in your community, you're already a founder of something. When, for my
Mm,
own
that,
project, for my own project, I didn't like being referred to the team lead of this, or because I didn't want my name to be part of, because I felt like it was too much or anything. But as time went on, I had to like lean into it. I had to accept it that you've done this, you started this, and you continue to do it. It's not something you're going to stop. So don't think that, oh, these people, they are founders or anything. And then I feel like once 234, there's no dull moment in 234 project. So you have to have the energy. You have to have. During my time, Miss Ife will always tell us, bring the energy and everything. So one thing that can give you an edge over is to be energetic. There was one thing one of the co-founders told us, Mr. Akin. He said, if you want to fetch water and then you get to, I mean, if you want to fetch water and then you get somewhere and there's cold, that is not the type of liquid you are looking for. So that's you have to look for liquid.
You have to look for the liquid you're looking for.
Yeah, and even if you are going to compare, let it be that you are not putting down yourself, because I mean everybody's just trying to do good and be best at what they do. So you have to let that turn into a motivation for yourself. So as I said before, once you're already thinking of, and even if someone is already doing it, let's say you're thinking of maybe environmental sanitation and someone is already doing it doesn't matter. I mean, there are so many issues in our community, in our society. So once you make up your mind to do something, you're already a founder too. So it doesn't matter how small or whether it's big or it's just tiny or anything. All that mindset, as I said before. So just
love that. Love that response. Thank you very much for that response. That was actually very beautiful and interesting. And I think that, there is something called the founder craze in the social development sector. So a lot of people just want to be founders of this, founders of that. You can also shine in your own place. In fact, you can shine as a social media handler. You can shine as, and I'm not saying shine like be the shining star. No. Like when I'm saying shine, like you can create impact in any space you are. You don't necessarily have to be the founder. You can be like a contributor to an organization, and at the same time you are making impact. No matter the space of the room that you occupy, it is your social impact that actually matters. Does not necessarily mean your title or your tag or your designation in that organization. So please, like Abraham has said, don't let inferiority complex weigh you down when you're applying for Community Impact Challenge 4.0. No matter what you are seeing, no matter the amount of founders that have applied, you are not a founder, apply. You're a founder, apply. Someone has your idea, apply. Your idea is new, still apply. So don't let anyone stop your shine. Yes, I think that was the word I wanted to say. Thank you very much. So thank you. Oh, wow, we have actually had an insightful session, and even as we are rounding up, I think it is good that I ginger us with another giveaway session. Are we ready for this giveaway session? So let's go. Like Mr. Fair would say, energy. I think I need to write that on a t-shirt or something. Energy. So kindly tag somebody to this live session right now so that they can win this gift that I'm about to give out. Tag them. Let them win this gift. Let more people join so that I don't want Abraham Jerry to win again. I don't want him to win again. And obviously our speakers are not eligible. Our speakers are not eligible to win. So for the question for this my giveaway, what year was the 234 Project Foundation founded? The first person to drop the answer wins a time gift worth 2,000 naira. What year was the 234 Project Foundation founded? Adesho, let me win, please. You can win. Yes, you can actually win. Just tell me the answer. You can win. What year was the 234 Project Foundation founded? Somebody said 2022. You people are doing guesswork. Wow, is it because CIC is 4.0? So someone just did, okay, since this is someone said 2021. Someone said that since this is 2025, minus for 2021. No, I've not gotten my correct answer. Oh yes, someone just said my correct answer, and that is Olagboye David. Congratulations, Olagboye David. You have won my gift. Airtime worth 2,000 naira. So immediately after this live session, please send us a DM and then you to claim your gift. Congratulations. Let's let's congratulate David in the comment section. That was actually a good one. I don't know, maybe you went to the website for Expo, but whatever. You won. Congratulations. So we have a few questions left, and this next question is for our alumna Favor Akin today. So yeah. And okay, before I take that question, I would want to answer this question by myself. When is the application deadline? I know a number of people have asked this, some people even asked publicly, but to say it again, the application deadline for CIC 4.0 is February 28th. And surprisingly or interestingly, this is February 1st. So you have how many days? Basically less than 27 days to apply. So you have less than 27 days to apply. You have less than 27 days to encourage that person to apply. You have less than 27 days to shoot your video, because you have less than 27 days to shoot, edit, submit your video. So apply, 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 apply. And I'll say this again, we are prioritizing early submissions. The earlier you submit your entry, the better for you, because it's, I know we are in Nigeria, so a lot of people usually wait for rush hour. So a lot of people usually wait for rush hour, and then so we don't want like an influx of entries during the last part of the of or during close to the deadline. So we'll be able to sort this out and scrutinize each entry very well. So if you know that you want us to see to your entry judiciously, this is the best time to apply. Seriously, this is the best time to apply. So I think I just gave you a hint there. So to my question to our alumna, Miss Akintunde Favor. Miss Akintunde Favor, what do you think makes a strong application? What do you think makes a strong entry? What are the points or the tips that you can give us that will aid somebody's application? What do you think would make them stand out or make the application actually worthy? Hello, Miss Akintunde Favor, can you hear me? Are you still here? Hello. Abraham said African time. Hi, Favor, are you here? Um, okay. Um, so yes. So I think our alumnus Mayowa can also help us with that question. As he was part of the winners of the CIC 1.0. So what do you think makes a strong application? Oh, I think his network is still kind of glitching. Yeah,
All right, can you hear
I
me? I don't
think.
know. It seems like every time I join, the network just goes off. That's been very good
So
since.
sorry. So sorry about that. Okay,
Everything
but we
goes.
can hear you. Yes, we can hear you.
All right, should I just go on with the networking opportunity?
Okay, yes, you can go on with that.
All right, so sorry about that. So, like I was saying, I don't know if you heard anything, but I'll just start. The networking opportunities they're actually limitless because you'll be meeting a lot of awesome persons with different ideas in from tech, health, and different areas, different sectors. So, you also get to network with the speakers because you are given the opportunities to ask questions. Then the founders to those men, the team members, everyone is actually like really amazing. These persons actually allow you talk with them, they get to listen to you and they give you answers. They are so interested in your growth. Like I just wonder sometimes, like, do these people know me from somewhere? So the networking opportunities are actually like limitless. And forget the seed funding, forget the trade. No, don't forget, don't. But aside those parts, the
But don't
networking
focus,
opportunity is
sorry,
like
don't forget, but don't
very
focus
mind
totally
blowing.
on
And
it.
trust me, if you don't get another idea while discussing with these people, that means you've not discussed with them. So thank you so much. I hope you got what I said.
Yeah, yeah, definitely I did. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so uh our next speaker trying to add her back. Even though I don't know, for some reason it says she's still here. Let me do that again. Hi Favor, I sent you an invite. Yeah, you can join us. Okay. So sorry
Can
about
you hear
that.
me?
Yeah,
Can you see
yeah,
me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So I've really been struggling with it for like
Yes, we can
a
hear
few
you.
minutes now.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if my wife is done answering that question.
Yeah, he's done. He's done answering that question.
Okay. Okay. So I'll just go on. So you asked a question
Yes.
on
What
how to.
makes a strong application? How to make your application stand out?
Okay. Thank you for the question. So to all the applicants on here, what makes your application stand out? There are four things I'll talk about. First of all, the purposefulness of your application or your solution you're preferring. So you have an idea in mind. You have to answer a few questions about it. Does it address something going on in your community? Does it prefer a solution to a challenge going on in your community?
Mm-hmm.
Is it something that answers a question that is being asked in your community? You know, there may be situations where other places don't have these issues. When we talk about flooding, for instance, it's something that happens in a lot of places, but there are places that don't have this experience because they have like a height or something. So you where you are, what is peculiar to your environment? And does your project or your idea answer that question? Does it prefer a solution to that problem? And then the feasibility of it. You have an idea for a project. Is it feasible? Given the circumstances around around you, given the availability of resources. And when I say availability of resources, I'm not just referring to money, resources in general. And it could be time, it could be people, it could be materials. So given all of those factors, is it feasible for you to carry out that project in that community at that time? Take for instance, you have poor people around you and you want to help them. If you can't have a project that gives people money every week
That's
or
what
every
you're
month,
saying.
because where is the source of the income, you
Yeah.
know? So that's not feasible. You have to think of something that is feasible as much as it answers the question of the community. Is it something that is feasible? Then the third thing is it sustainable? Something that I know the 234 project stands for is that can it last over time? Is it something that can be replicated time and time again, or can be sustained? Can it continue past the time of the project? So you have to look at your project in that way as well. Don't look at it as a just do now, you win the money, you cash out, and you just go. Don't look at it like that. Look at it like something that is your brainchild that addresses problems in your community. And as it addresses problems in your community, over time you're modifying it and you're doing bigger work than what you started out with, you know. So the last thing, which is like, in my opinion, the most important thing, is your sellability. Are you selling it? Because you can have a great idea, you can think of the best thing possible, but your manner of presentation does
Mm.
not communicate that. So you are saying something very nice, you're saying something very innovative, but you don't communicate it well. Your manner of presentation does not carry the weight of it. So they are looking at it and they're like, okay, 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 it's one of those things, and then it's just overlooked. You know, you can present something
Wow.
very small and is big in the eyes of people. And I'll use an example. When I submitted my final video, one of the things that the founders and the community manager said was it was the way I addressed it, and not it wasn't so much as of the problem, it was the way I addressed it. So it was more like the person was selling it and not the project itself selling itself.
Mm.
I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
communicating. So it's sort of like a branding thing, like how are you selling
How was
that
it
idea?
feeling, the
So I think
idea?
those are things that make for a strong application.
Wow,
Thank
wow.
you.
That was brilliant. You can say I was just like, like almost every sentence was a bam. Wow, that was actually brilliant. I feel like everybody that wants to ace their, you know, ace their entry and ace their application should start from those four particular points, especially the telephony, because like this saying goes, there is really nothing new under the sun. There is no idea that you have that is as novel, like that nobody has ever thought of or nobody has ever done before. But the way you present it and the way you personally tell your own story in respect to that idea is actually it makes you stand out. It makes you stand out. Thank you so much. That was very, very insightful. So we'll be rounding up very soon, and I will take some questions from the audience. So please, if you have any question. Thank you, Creative Dayon. Yes, those things are actually what I hope we are all with our pen or notepads, even our digital notepads. Please make notes because you'll be needing them when you are submitting your application. So I have a few questions. Please, you can send me more questions, please. Can my application be made to scale a community project of a social enterprise? So that's from Abraham Jerry. So I think I would answer this question. So I believe that you're asking that can your entry be made to scale a community project of a social enterprise? So I want to believe that, okay, the social enterprise is already established and the social enterprise is focused on solving a problem or a challenge of the community. Am I right? So basically, yes, your application you can actually phrase your application to scale a community project of a social enterprise. So far, a social enterprise is a non-governmental organization or an initiative, a non-profit initiative. Basically, what I mean is that it is a non-for-profit initiative. And you cannot make an entry that is focused on maybe your auntie's business. Maybe your auntie's business is to sell adire, and because Adire holds culture, that will not make a good entry for you. So we are focused on non-profit that addresses problems or solves challenges in the five entry areas that we mentioned. So to reiterate it again, we have five entry areas, that we made a post about it, and I think it is one that everybody should see. The entry categories for the 234 Community Impact Challenge. So we have education and skill development. So for those of you, this is the post I'm reading from. I don't think if you can say it properly. This post. So we have education and skill development, we have health and wellness, we have economic empowerment, and we have environmental sustainability, we have gender equality and social inclusion. So your ideas should revolve around, these categories. So once they revolve around these categories, for sure, take it off. Thank you so much. Wow, we have been here for like Over an hour? Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for staying. Thank you. Please can we applaud all our speakers, our four speakers, Vivian Amo, Ibrahim Taiwo, Akintude Favor, Odonoma Mayowa. A round of applause for them. Okay, someone asked, is this recorded, please? Will it be posted? Of course, it will be posted after now because I believe that not everybody has access to watch right now. So it will be posted after now. So in the next few minutes, we'll post it and you can always have it. And of course, like I said it earlier in the stories. I think that was yesterday. The community is where you get the tea. So most of the time we have resources, and these resources are firstly sent to the community first before they get to social media. So please, if you've not joined the community, you are darling. There is a link in the bio to join the community. Join the community right away. So because apart from just posting the old video, we know that it could be strenuous for for us to watch a video of over an hour, especially if you were not there live. So we will be posting snippets that we think will help you, help everyone on the community time to time. I'll be right. I mean, in the community time to time. So it is best for you to join the community now. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you. I don't know how to even appreciate our
I saw
speakers.
it written in the comments box.
You said what?
Someone asked a question about what the community refers to. I think that was Abraham Jerry.
Oh, he said what the community. Let me see. Okay, what the community refers to. So the community is basically a group chat, our group chat on WhatsApp that has everybody, our impact makers, our alumni, even the team at 234. Everybody we are on it, and you can get to answers, insights, connections, scholarship opportunities right hand, because it is not everything that we can actually post online. So the community is like the first point of contact with the 234 project. So how can you join the community? After this live, go to our profile. You would see a link tree link, click on it, then it gives you three links, and then you see a link that says join the community, then you join. So basically it's a WhatsApp community. So you just join and then you join a pool of like-minded people, impact makers in the community. Thank you very much. I think I saw one question too. Said is there opportunity to ask questions? Of course, yes, of course. The community is always open for you to ask questions. You can always ask questions. And when you get to the community, of course, I'll be dropping messages on the community so you identify my number. You can also reach out to me personally because some people have technical issues on their end trying to apply. So you can reach out to me personally for such issues like that, for guidance and all of that. I mean the community projects we have been talking about. Okay. Okay, so I do read
Well,
Abraham, please can you say
where is the project in the
hello?
community? So he's like, is it the village community? Is it the rural community? I think that's
Yes,
his
so
question.
so I think you can send your question again and maybe rephrase it better because I really did not get it that okay, so he said, I want to understand the definition of community. Can it be a capacity building or digital advocacy training for people? Or is it needed to be implemented in rural community? No, we don't mean a rural community. We are not telling you to go to a village, please. We are not telling you to go to a village. But if you want to go to a village, it's fine. When I say community, your first point of contact, like the first 50 people around you, the first 20 people around you, what is that problem? What is that shared problem that you all have and you think you have a solution to it? Digital advocacy, great. It's a great thing because right now digital skills, a lot of people in Nigeria don't have access to digital skills. So if you can set up a digital advocacy program, training for people that is non-profit or that is inclined to social entrepreneurship. Of course you can do that, and of course you can put in as an entry. I think that falls under education. Yes, so digital literacy, of course, yes, you can. So I answered your question perfectly now? Abraham, please confirm if I've answered your question perfectly. I want to know. In the next 2 minutes, we should be saying our byes. So thank you. I think I have to say it again. Thank you everyone for coming. Like I said earlier, I bring greetings from our co-founders, Mr. Akim Akimboro and Mr. Mobolaji Shokumbi. Thank you very much. Thank you. And yes, for the winners of today, please don't forget to reach out to me. And yes, and again, I am saying it again. Apply, apply, apply. Apply for CIT 4.0. Like, apply! Yes, apply. And tell someone to apply. And tell that person to tell another person to apply. Just keep sharing it, do the publicity. And yes, thank you very much, everyone. It's been such an interesting and insightful session. I think we should do this often. We can actually make it a series, the Impact Makers Hangout. I think I'll tell our bosses about it. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, okay. Oh, wow. People are now asking the questions where we're about to go.
At the end of the line.
You see African time. Where should we submit the video, please? Okay. Very simple. You go to the profile. You go to our profile, and then you click on the link in our bio. When I say the link in our bio, you see a small blue link after our bio description. Click on that link. It is Linktree/234 project. Click on that link. It will take you to a landing page that has 3 other links. So among the links, you would see CIC 4.0. Then you click on that link, and then it takes you directly to our website where you can submit your video. So this is how you submit your video. You make a video, you post it on your social media. That is Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. These 3 social medias, we are available there. You post it on your social media, and then you tag us at the 234 project. So the link of that post, the link of the post you made is what you are going to copy on the form. So your application, you're actually filling in an application form. So you put the link of your post on that form, and then that's it. It's as simple as that. It is the link that we are asking for. And just make sure that as you make your video, you tag us. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for coming. I think it is time that we go. We're not taking any more questions. Bye everyone. Thank you. Bye.